Hey guys, welcome to the MangaMark channel. Today I am watching One Piece episode 687. Now apologies because this week guys, it's going to be very, I basically don't know. I don't have a plan for the videos or anything. I've got so much going on. I'm going to my grandmother's funeral. So I don't even know when I'm going to be back to, be watching videos uploading videos and watching episodes. So I don't actually know what's going to happen, but you'll see over the next week. We'll get back into the swing of it. Things have just been all over the place just now. Just try to get everything organized. But I just want to take my mind off things, guys. I'm just going to jump into this episode. I'm just going to switch my brain off. I'm going to enjoy some One Piece. I can't even remember. Do you know what? I cannot even remember how the last episode ended. I'm pretty sure, obviously, we know that we have the crazy group heading towards the palace. And we're going to have Doflamingo's crew trying to stop us from getting to Doflamingo. But at the same time, we're trying to get the key to, I think it was said it was the Tontatas and Rebecca. I believe Rebecca volunteered to try and get the key to Luffy to get Law out of those handcuffs. And then that was the main thing, though, as we started getting glimpses. We got the reveal that Doflamingo had a brother, Corazon. Okay, Spanish pronunciation, not good, guys. I can barely speak English, right? So we know that he had a brother, and people were explaining to me that Corazon means heart in Spanish, right? So that a load of things make sense there. We know that the heart seat is vacant. We know that Doflamingo said he was holding that for Law. Law's pirate crew are called the Heart Pirates. So all that coming together, but we got little glimpses. It said 13 years ago of what happened, of Law's flashback. But Oda likes to do this. Oda likes to tease with the flashback and show little clips. And then we eventually get into it and get into the meat of it. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully that happens soon because, my God, you guys know, this arc, how much I've been asking for backstories. In particular for Law, Doflamingo and Sabo. So hopefully we get that, right? But let's get into it, guys. Let's see if we get some more information. That's what I'm looking for in Dressrosa. Give me as much information as possible because Oda's done a brilliant job of setting up so much intrigue in this arc and so many stories. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's do this. One Piece episode 687. Let's go. You know what I was thinking about as well, guys? The amount of characters that's been introduced in this arc. I'm looking forward to the, after the big arc, so I do the character ranking, tier list. My God, I'm going to have fun with these characters. This is going to be a great discussion for these guys. Doflamingo's crew and obviously all these people from the Colosseum. Oh, Fujitora? I was wondering what he was doing. Wait, is Fujitora fighting Sabo right now? Did I miss this? Was this happening? Oh man, I was saying that Sabo had disappeared. Where's Sabo went to? Oh man, he went to take on Fujitora? Oh, Sabo. Oh, Sabo. Let's go. let's do this. Oh, let's do this. I think you yourself can see, Fujitora, that... Oh. As a brother? Is that what he's going to say? Oh, I do it. Yes. Oh, the surprise. Oh, they don't know who he's talking about. Oh, see it. Come on, Sabo. I remember the surprise in everyone, is all the Marines as well at Marineford, when they found out that Luffy and Ace were brothers. Oh man, come on. I love the confidence. I absolutely love it. But remember though, like, Sabo has... Do you really think that worked? Come on. Sabo has just eaten this devil fruit. Yeah. He's just eaten this thing. So, he's this confident. Like, that just shows you how confident he must be in his abilities, even without it. Oh, these guys are idiots. Like, take the hint. It's not working. Oh my god. Yeah, they're not even listening to the Vice Admiral. Oh, is that the dragon claw that he's using? Yes. Oh man. Just give me a flashback scene of Dragon training Sabo. Give me that. Oh, and I love that he still uses this pipe. Oh man. I'm so happy that Sabo's just in this arc. Yeah, I mean, like, the fact that he's in this arc, he now has Ace's devil fruit. Come on. He's taking on admirals and all their subordinates, you know what I mean? Like, think about from the flashback and what we've seen against the admirals in this series, to think would be here. I'm guessing they know that it's Ace's devil fruit. Yeah, they know, because they were staking out the Colosseum. They knew this was the prize. Okay. Next level step up. I don't think he's going to have any problems here. I think Fujitora needs to step in. Okay. Okay. This... Right, he's slicing these buildings in half, so he is strong, but... Yeah. Like, Sabo does not seem fazed by this. Please grab his sword and break it. After saying that. Yeah. Come on. Grab it and snap it. Just like Luffy did to Arlong's. What's he gonna do? Yes! Break it. Come on. Look at this smile. Yeah, he knows he's got him. He's like, there's nothing you're doing here. There we go. Oh, there it goes. Perfection. Get out of here. Go. Get him. Oh my god, yes. Get his skull. Do a white beard. Crack it and throw him away. Fujitora's going to step in. Fujitora's there. Fujitora. Here he comes. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yeah. The real deal's here now. Will it get through the birdcage? Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. See, that's a problem, Fujitora. Like, watch what you're doing. You're putting these townspeople in danger. Like, to be fair, I don't think he realised. I think he instinctually went to bring down the meteor, then he realised himself, oh crap, that birdcage is there. But yeah, so he's made a genuine mistake. But Jesus, come on, Fujitora. Come on, man. This seems like a gap moment, the way he's acting. But I love that he's apologising. I love that his men are like scolding him. This is very Garp-like. Oh. Bastille's done. Okay? There, he's over there. Dunzo. That's what happens. You want to step up now? Exactly. Yeah? Tell him who it is, Sabo. Oh, Fujitora's piecing it together. Correct. So put that together and you'll figure out what the script is here. Yeah. Three troublemakers. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Yes, Sabo. I love that. Oh. So what, like, he found out the news from the paper? Oh, you need to give me a full backstory there to figure out, like, what happened there. Is that how he found out about Ace dying? So was there a reason he couldn't go? Oh, here we go. Oh, man. Oh. Come on. This is actually, you know, I was worried about Fujitora and how, like, he was going to get in the way of everything or what his plans were. But this is perfect. If Sabo's keeping him at bay, and look how, like I said, he just ate this devil fruit. And he's going for it. Oh, man. Come on, Sabo. Right, okay, I love that there. The whole general conversation about his brother, that was great, right? And watching Fujitora kind of piece it together, just based on the information that he had, it's like, no, wait a minute, are you brothers with those two? Love that, right? And because of that there and all these Marines heard that, I'm hoping that this becomes news to the world, you know, again, that there's another brother, because everybody knows about Luffy and Ace now because of what happened at Marineford, but that there, you know, it's that little flashback we got of him basically saying, I never, like, I don't want to go through that again, of losing a brother. And you saw him, like, it looked as if he'd saw the Ace Dies headline in the paper and then he broke down, crying. So, I don't know, like, because that was the question. You know, you'd think to yourself, because of the relationship, the question I have was always like, why hasn't he contacted his brothers at any point in the last 10 years to let them know that he's alive? He might have done that with Ace. But I don't think so, because when Ace met Luffy in Alabasta, he would have definitely let him know. He would have been like, by the way, Sabo's alive. So I don't think he did. But and the other one was like, why? Like, if he, we know how these brothers feel about each other and the bond that they have. Why didn't Sabo show up at Marineford? And just based on the way he's talking there, so it's making me think that there's reasons why he wasn't there, because he's obviously found out through the paper. My prediction is that maybe Sabo was involved in like an operation for the Revolutionary Army where he's like off the grid. Off the grid doing something with the Revolutionary Army. They're doing a mission, maybe in a country where they're getting no information in. And then when they finally got the papers, when they finally got he's found out about he's found out about it after the fact. He's found out about Ace after he's passed away. I don't know. It's just what I'm thinking is going to be something along those lines. There's going to be a reason that he did not know about what was happening with Ace. And it must... Well, saying that, I was going to say it must have taken place over a long time, but not really, because when you think about it, the time frame of Ace being handed over by Blackbeard to him going to the execution platform, that was probably only like a few days or like a week or something like that. 2 weeks maybe. Because all the stuff with between the crew going to Filler Bark to Sabodi all happened very quickly. Space of a couple of days. And then I can't remember how long they were flying through the air when Kuma sent them away. A couple of days, I think. And then very quickly it was, I need to get to Impel Down. And then we got the countdown in we got the countdown at Impel Down for when Ace was going to be transported. So it was all a very quick turnaround. So even if Sabo was away off the grid for like a month, that's plenty of time for him to come back, get the news, and just be like, well, wait, what? And be devastated. So, but I need the full, I need the full, 10-year, what Sabo's been up to. Him training with Dragon. It's the fact that, but it makes you think, though, right? I'm guessing that people in the Revolutionary Army don't know about the relationship. Because Ivankov could have told them. But the thing that's making me think that they didn't know is because they didn't even know. Like Ivankov, based on the flashbacks we've seen of him and Dragon, they go way, way back, right? So, and he's high up in the Revolutionary Army. So, if he didn't even know that Dragon was Luffy's son, then of course he's not going to know that, him and Sabo are sworn brothers. Oh man, it's a lot. It's a lot. But do you know what? I love that. I love those moments there from Sabo and the way he was talking about Luffy, and that, him basically saying to Fujitora, let me say this right now, don't even regard what position I'm in. Doesn't matter what position I'm in. Doesn't matter where I am in the world. If Luffy needs my help, I'm there. Love it. Love it. Right? But, it makes me hungry. I've always been curious and wanted Revolutionary Army Like, give me more about the Revolutionary Army, right? And then when I saw that Robin was going to be with them for the time skip, even more, I'm like, oh man, like, give me something here. Like, let me see bits of how the Revolutionary Army works, like, and like some of the members that are there. We know obviously the ties with Kuma, and him, and like Ivankov, and like him speaking about that during Marineford as well. So, man, I really want to know, like, just even like Dragon himself. Like, when did he start all this? Like, when did he become a revolutionary? Because you must think around about the time Luffy was born, or maybe like he was a revolutionary before that, and he's had Luffy, and then basically went, I don't want to bring my son up in this life while I'm the world's most wanted man. I'm dealing with all this, and he's held him off to Garp. So can you raise my son for me? Because I don't want to get him involved in all this. Maybe something like that. But just get, oh God, I want it so much. I'm so hungry for Revolutionary Army, just story. Give me it. But I just in this arc, I will be happy with Sabo. Just give me some Sabo, and by extension with that Koala. But like I was saying with at the start of the episode there, I can't wait to do the character tier list for this arc. Because my God, like so many, like just the fact that Sabo and Koala are even in this arc is just amazing. But with all these new characters that's been introduced to us, including Fujitora, a new admiral introduced in this arc as well. But even without that, all of Doflamingo's crew, probably one of the most unique and like threatening crews, based on like their devil fruits and stuff and their abilities, in a long time. You probably put them like in the same thought as like CP9 Baroque works, because in the other arcs, just some very weak links. Like you think of Thriller Bark, the crew was just dreadful, right? Other kind of smaller arcs that maybe just don't have the match. Like this, some of the arcs have great stories and narratives, but the villains aren't great. Drum's a good example of that. You don't have the antagonists there to bounce off of. Like Punk Hazard was okay. It was okay, but the best ones that were in Punk Hazard were members of Doflamingo's crew. With Virgo and Monet. So it's just the characters have been outstanding. And I am loving the dynamic of this group charging forward and fighting with each other to get there. But, man, I am so curious as well, because obviously now I was wondering who was going to... I thought Zoro would maybe be the one to have to take on Fujitora, because we know Luffy was going for Doflamingo. But now Sabo stepped in, took that role. I'm like, right, that's perfect. That's great, because it frees us up to just deal with Doflamingo's crew. Zoro fighting Pika, right? He's dealing with that right now. But it's making me think, like, if we get these keys to Law, is Law going to want another crack at Doflamingo? I don't think Luffy wants to be sharing this fight. Like, Luffy wants to batter him, right? But Law, there's now that we know about what happened with Doflamingo's brother, well, we don't know what happened, but we know that obviously he said that Doflamingo killed him, right? And it's One Piece. We're going to get a flashback. It's going to be like this is going to be the tragic death that shapes Law going forward. All of the great character flashbacks in One Piece, you all have that character that they lose, and that pushes them forward. Nami was Belmere, You know, Usopp was his mum. You had Zoro with oh my god, Kuina. Sanji, actually not. Like, Zeph didn't die, but it was that kind of sad, like, that person was his, that was his person in the flashback. And the rest, you know, like, all of them have just sad backstories. And even the ones where where it's not the main characters, when it's like side, like, flashbacks that tell great stories, there's always going to be someone that dies, a great character that dies, that makes you sad. Fisher Tiger, Queen Otahime, you know, Noland. They just always get you, right? So I know that this is, like, we're going to see what happened with Corazon, and it's going to, obviously, this is what's driven Law all these years. I think that happened 13 years ago, so he's obviously been thinking about this revenge all this time because of what Doflamingo's done. And that just must show you how important this person was to Law. What if you think about it? He's named his pirate crew after him. You know, he's got his name on his jacket. So obviously a big influence in his life. And he's you know, he's obsessed with Doflamingo because of it. You know, but he's not underestimated him. He's not went in gung ho. That's just the situation we're in right now because of all these unforeseen circumstances. But his plan was to let Kaido deal with him. He set all this up. He had all these you know, things in motion to, you know, basically leave him at the mercy of Kaido. But now that we're here, and I think he's accepted that, he's like, right, the plan's gone to crap. We just need to deal with it now. I think that he might want to be the one to take him on. But him and Luffy might have to fight over that, because I think Luffy, like, Luffy's heard enough this arc. Luffy's heard and seen enough. He wants him. And, you know, he's like a dog with a bone. Like, when he picks his opponent, he's fighting him. He will get it. But yeah, guys, good episode. Really looking forward to seeing more from this Sabo Fujitora clash here. So hopefully that continues in the next episode. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.